My name's Veronica Bratcher. I'm a licensed clinical therapist and director of clinical services at Wildflower Mountain Ranch.
I'm Debbie Heisler, and I'm a certified grief coach in Southern Utah.
And I am Lacey, and I am a certified neuro coach and a youth mentor at Wildflower Mountain Ranch. And Debbie, do you want to, would you be willing to give us a little bit of the background on what you and your daughter have gone through?
Sure. So my daughter came to me in 2006 by way of being my granddaughter. And she came to us because her dad, our son, was killed in an incident between him and his ex, which was also her mom. So she basically was an orphan, and she came into our life, and we adopted her in 2019, so about 5 years ago. During the first few years of being her parents, there was a lot of loss, loss of her grandparents because now we were parents, loss of her parents, and loss of basically who she was. And she went into a lot of explosive episodes and dissociation. It was quite considerable. We ended up trying medicating her. That didn't work. She's been in therapy for her entire life, basically. We've tried all different therapies. We're in a really good group right now, but we had a lot of experience with violent outbursts, and she was basically diagnosed as intermittent explosive disorder, and that would come randomly. It was difficult to foresee it happening. And when it did happen, it would disrupt our home. It would be very emotional. It was very violent for a while. And it was something that, even though I thought we were in a really good place, as you had said before, Veronica, I had to do a lot of work on myself. My husband had to do a lot of work on himself in order to be able to handle that and work with her to get through it.
Yeah. Can you tell us your journey about how you became, like, going into being certified as a grief trauma, what is it? Grief trauma mentor?
So I went into grief coaching because we had done a lot of things together as a family to move through all of the grief and all of the trauma of it. But most importantly, it was very publicized for a long period of time, and we needed to find a way to manage our emotions, manage our life again, because we were not managing well, as you can imagine, with a child that's got intermittent explosive disorder. It just disrupted life as we knew it. So I started going into grief coaching, and actually it has helped our family grow. All the training that I did and different things, it kind of just helped, and it helped my daughter quite a bit. And so now it's become a family thing. We just enjoy sharing grief groups together and so on and so forth. But now we have a support group every 2 weeks here down in Southern Utah. And it's just been an amazing adventure. I can't even explain all of it, but in the future shows, maybe I will.
Yeah. Do you want to touch on like a description of what that disorder is, Veronica, or do you think, because she's already kind of touched on it, what do you think?
I think it's pretty basic because there isn't a lot of other information. Intermittent explosive disorder is really a medical description to diagnose that this person explodes with an intensity that doesn't match the context, that doesn't match the situation on an ongoing basis, but it's not consistent or reliable enough to fit any other any other diagnosis. And so that is kind of the catch-all of they're exploding and we don't know why.
Yeah.
Do you, Debbie, would you touch on your book really quick for us?
Oh, yeah. I have 2 books right now. I have a grief journal that I wrote that's got prompts in it to help people process grief. I also have my memoir, which is Faith in the Middle. And it is a recount of my years, my early years with domestic violence, my experiences moving into the domestic homicide of my son. So.
Okay. And if anyone's interested, we can put the links down below to get that information. Okay. We'll see you guys on the next episode.